Hi and welcome to this 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗡 presentation for unmistakable Land Rover Range Rover presented on a K-Rage 92. This is of course the much sought after 3.9 V8 and has tons of paperwork with this vehicle and a host of ancillaries that really does make it stand out. You can see here it has the leg style Land Rover rims which look practically refurbished with BF Goodrich tyres. You can see the tread on these absolutely like brand new. It's probably only had a couple of 100 miles on it, and really an expensive upgrade on the wheels and tyres, probably close to £1,000 in all, I would say. The bull bar with the 4x4 lights and the integrated yellow fog lights, a desirable little touch on this beautifully presented green Range Rover Vogue SE8. Car is taxed till 0410, has the K&A filter and a very clean engine bay. Got the metal sidebars there. Absolutely beautiful chocolate leather interior here, in practically A1 condition. The woodwork and the ancillaries, excellent order. As you can see, hardly anywhere even on the driver's seat. Being the SE, they are of course electric. Absolutely perfect there on the passengers, tad sticky on the drivers, but nevertheless possibly just a fuse. The speakers on the door cards, which again are in fantastic order. Of course this thing slams shut like a warhorse that it is. These things just go on forever and ever. Again, the chocolate leather comprehensive interior is just in beautiful order in this vehicle. Armrest galore, it's like riding around in a front room sofa, to be honest. And the paperwork on this vehicle is in absolutely fantastic order. Service record here with numerous stamps from Land Rover themselves, and thereafter maintained privately by an enthusiast who kept a whole host of works. There you can see the original user manual. We then come to this folder which not only holds a pictorial history of the vehicle but the clean logbook, MOT till September 2010 there. And to be honest, we won't even be able to have time to go through all of this on 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗠. Just tons and tons of paperwork, receipts, past history of the vehicle amounting to several £1,000s worth of invoices and service history that the vehicles had done on it. The roof lining, which tends to sag on these, is in very good order. Of course got the glass sunroof, and again those all-terrain BF Goodrich tyres, those newly refurbished alloys, I hasten to add, and absolutely just practically brand new tyres, to be honest. You can hear the burble of that V8 exiting through this oversized aftermarket big bore exhaust. Of course got the trailing arms and the rear wiper on the heated screen, and from any angle really the silhouette of this vehicle is unmistakable. You can still pull up to a 5-star hotel in central London and still look as though the governor's arrived. Unmistakable in its slab-sided chic style, an appreciating classic nevertheless, with tons of service history in this beautiful green. Again, the comprehensive chocolate leather hide in absolutely excellent order. The armrest, which really do cater for any size and shape passenger, front or rear, and makes them feel very special indeed. The door cards, all in beautiful order. Of course electric windows, and they're quite good on these vehicles. There tends to be a bit of an Achilles heel on the earlier shapes, where they tend to sag and go up and down rather slowly. Not so in the case of this one. Here you see the, again, leather door cards in excellent order. The vehicle is of course coming with 2 sets of keys plus an immobilizer system. It's got the hand-stitched leather steering wheel with of course the cruise control facility, and just 111 on the clock, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. Condition wise, very good. A few scratches and dents on the exterior, as you would expect being a practical 4x4, but nothing too untoward. An honest vehicle in itself. Of course, you've got all the ancillaries for all the lighting for the front and rear fogs, as well as for the heated seats, the rear demister, the riding, as well as the electric mirror switches, the heating and cooling facilities there, as well as the Range Rover original stereo, of which even the book is available.
Correspondence mercilessly on London's most popular.
Coming through loud and clear through all the numerous speakers on it. Of course, the range selector on the second gear lever, as well as the heated seat for the front passenger, cigarette lighter, and of course you've got the added bonus of the rolling and pitching clinometer, as it's stated there. Of course, the wood trim throughout, just giving that extra touch of class on this Land Rover. There you also see some of the ancillaries for the Immobilizer. Of course, the vehicle has the anti-glare control, which very much aids any bright spotlights in the rear view mirror, and of course the fairy dice are complimentary. The glass sunroof there, which is in immaculate order, and really just wanting for a new keeper on this vehicle now. The roof lining, as mentioned earlier, tends to sag and be very poorly on these vehicles. Not sure if it's been changed at some point, but it seems in excellent order for a car of this year, so I would take a guess at that. But of course, any more details will be located on autoemotional.com. The vehicle then of course coming with the power steering, and the lights all totally go out as you would expect on this well-kept prestige vehicle, I hasten to add. Of course, you've got all the electric windows, which, as mentioned earlier, all operate fairly swiftly. They tend to have very soft motors on these at this age, but in very good condition. There you see the drivers absolutely flying down, and of course the rear of the driver as well. You can of course cut the power out on these in case you do have the little ones. Cubby hole with the drinks holder there, front armrests, really just in a very good condition. This vehicle, excellent drive, pulls through all the gears, is a bit of an understatement. You don't really have to boast about the practicalities and the space that is in abundance in a vehicle like this. Of course, you've also got the metal boards on the driver's side there too, just to ensure safe passage whenever you're on those rocky terrains. And again, those oversized BF Goodrich wrapped tyres in fantastic order. There you have the silhouette of the truly unmistakable Land Rover Range Rover, presented on K-Reg 1992 with 3.9 V8 engine. The car coming with the bull bars, the front fog lights, the spotlights, as well as the glass sunroof, comprehensive chocolate leather hide, which is in absolutely excellent order. Tons of paperwork, as you can see there, and really does fly through all the gears. No untoward noises when you're cruising along. You've also got the cruise control facility, and of course the high and low ratio gears for when you do take this beast off-road. And this is not a Chelsea tractor, it can more than handle the rough stuff, to say the least. Offered here exclusively through autoemotional.com, where we look forward to your comments, queries and any applications for test drives with applicable insurance. Any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you for watching this autoemotional.com.